GoToWebinar. Can you press the record button? Oh, here we go. Recording. All right, guys, you ready to start the show?
We are ready.
You think you're excited enough?
We're excited.
Yeah.
Ready live on Insta?
I'm coming.
All right, we gotta get. Oh, we're gonna catch up. Time is money. You ready?
3, 2, 1. You are now live.
We are live on Instagram. We are live in the 227 Laws of Life studio. We've got such a beautiful group of people that I am so honored to be in their company. This is Blanca, your host of the Laws of Life talk show. And I'm just really excited to have you guys here today and share about the Laws of Life. So before we start the show, the really cool thing about the show is it's interactive. So we have the live studio audience, and as you can see, our studio is pretty much at capacity today. We can accommodate up to 20 to 25, but it's, I would say this amount, 15 in the studio, is the perfect number. And anyone that comes on the Laws of Life talk show needs to think about that interaction of people and our online audience. Jeanette Deathridge is here, and I know more people will be popping in because we have a new link today. So they're going to get comfortable with that new link. And every week we remind ourselves of what is the mission for me for the Laws of Life. And what that is to connect the world through media and entertainment so that we all win. And we can win in a variety of ways. We can win by putting our collective energy together and supporting Country J. We can win by supporting our sponsors like Christine Galazzo, your home soul guarantee. Everybody give it up for Christine. Christine has been the catering sponsor, the silver sponsor, making our Laws of Life studio feel like a celebrity studio where you get your beverages, you get your snacks, you're treated like a movie star, you're treated like royalty, so that we can co-create together and spread our collective mission. We want to spread the mission of We Save Teens today. We have Clemens, founder, and Greg Stevens, CEO of We Save Teens, in the house. Give them a round of applause. And today our guest of honor is Jeremy and McNally, founder of the Relief Alliance, and his son, the co-founder, Aiden McNally, in the house. We also have special guest Gregory Ravini, who is a magician that supports the Laws of Life, supports We Save Teens, supports Relief Alliance, is always showing up at all the events to help the world. And we also have Bruce Starr in our studio, founder of the Body and Soul Expo. He killed it a couple weeks ago at that conference. Congratulations. So we have a couple rules at the Laws of Life. We always go over the show rules. One of them is, first, we don't get into religion on this show. Spirituality, okay, but we don't get into religion. We just avoid that topic because we want everyone to feel included. We don't want to have any lines of divide. We also don't get into politics. Last but not least, we prefer no profanity on the show because I think there's plenty of words in the vocabulary that we can find to express ourselves without relying on profanity. And also, again, we want to make this a magnetic platform that everybody wants to be a part of it because there are no excuses, no objections, no barriers. It's 100% inclusive where everybody has a voice to share your individual mission. And in the name of community empowerment, I'm hoping to build momentum that we leverage our energy in this show every Tuesday to elevate a special entrepreneur. And today, that's you, Jeremy. So I'm very excited to interview you about your incredible organization. Before we do that, I'm going to share my law of life for the day. That is to open your mind to the art of debate, and to learn to laugh. So many people disagree about a variety of topics, but they take it personally. They get upset. They get angry. Why? Why can't we just agree to respectfully disagree and consider a new point? This morning I had a hearing. Opposing counsel had 15 minutes to make their motion. No one We made our motion, no one interrupted. The judge asked a few questions, and of course, the judge's opinion rules in the court of law. But in the law of life, we have the right to debate and to laugh and to just have fun. We got a few more people clicking into the audience, so we want to make sure that we give them video access. Oh, we got James Toussaint in the house. We got Jeanette Detheridge. We got Michael Embry joining. Let's get them on camera and get them cooking. Any comments on the law of debate as a law of life? Comments on that? Okay. So I have self-funded the laws of life, so Blanca Perfect Greenside, everybody calls me Blanca. I'm the primary sponsor. I also am a concierge attorney, able to deliver legal services in the areas of personal injury, litigation, securities law. A lot of you out there are raising capital. You want to make sure that you do it right, that you do it within local, state, and federal law. I've got an incredible securities attorney on my team, Kendall. I've got a great car accident team, a great intellectual property team, if you have an intellectual property idea. So just remember, I'm here 24/7, 7 days a week to help you with your legal issues. So please don't hesitate. Send me a text or leave a message with Blanquita, my AI receptionist, and that message will get right to me, and I will get you an answer in 1 minute. You know where I think you need to go. I want to welcome Michael Embry to our digital audience. What happened? I want to welcome Michael Embry to our digital audience. Give it up for Michael Embry. James Toussaint here as well. Give him a round.
Hey, everybody.
I want to welcome Dr. Sherry.
Good morning.
Good morning. I want to welcome Dr. Sherry. And if you can kindly mute when you're not speaking, we'll come back to you. But thank you for being here. Your presence is a gift. I want to thank Mark Siegel, our gold sponsor. Do you know that Mark has come into the online webinar 6 years in a row every Tuesday, never missed a single show?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So think of him for your CBD needs. You know, Hillary Clinton did have a great quote, which was, "It takes a village." We're the village. Shop within the village. Shop within the village. Do charity with We Save Teens and Relief Alliance. Buy your CBD from Mark Siegel. Utilize the people. Go to Jeanette Detheridge for your cosmetic needs, because she's with Mary Kay. She's always stepping up. And stay in the circle of connection. Stay in the village. We got Zohair Shaban, our strategic partner. He won Strategic Partner of the Year last year. We've got Mike Owen with Alpha Connector. He's also helping companies raise capital in a variety of spaces, and he works hand in hand with Olga Canaris, our new Director of Operations. We got so I'm going to come back to you when you got to say a few words, Ms. Olga. We got 227 Media, who changed the platform by giving us this beautiful studio and producing the Laws of Life podcast as a sponsor. We got Eric Williams with the A-Loft and the AC Marriott that Aaron brought in that partnership. Aaron did that. And because of that, we have all our events at the Marriott. We got Glenn Skianagas helping us with social media. We have Kenneth Wright joining us in the online audience. Thank you for being here. Chris White with the Weiser Company. And next we have Christine Palazzo, who's here in studio. So Christine, come up to the stage as a silver sponsor. Let's welcome her to the stage. A round of applause. Christine, tell us about you, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing on this?
Right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, Christine Salazzo, broker owner, your home sold guaranteed realty. Where I guarantee the sale of your home. I also guarantee the satisfaction of your purchase of your home. If you're not satisfied, I will buy it back or sell it for free. If I do not return your phone call within 24 hours, I will give you $100 towards your closing costs. And also, I give money to charity on each closing. And one of the charities I work with is We Save the Teens. So anybody that you refer to me, I will donate a portion of my commission to We Save the Teens.
I absolutely love that, and I love how you incorporate If you make that contract and honor it the way Christine is, I, from my own experience, can tell you, I've gotten a 350% return. Every time I give, it comes back. And I have case studies on this, that I'd have to open up my financial books and records. We ain't doing that. But take my word for it. When I give, the last 3 times, 350%. Olga's a witness. Olga's a witness with a 350% return. So just remember that. I want to thank you, Christine, for doing that. That's really tremendous. And thank you for catering our studio, for always showing up and supporting.
And thank you so much for connecting us all and do everything that you're doing.
Thank you. We have fun though, don't we?
We do.
What's the most magical thing that's happened since you've joined Laws of Life as a strategic partner, would you say?
Made new friends. Because I consider, the connections, it's not just about doing business, it's about friendship, family. We all work together on helping each other and help support each other's businesses.
I love that. Thank you, Christine.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
When you give more,
Yes.
then what, they always say, give more than what you expect to receive.
And let me point out another magical moment. So whenever someone tells me, remember the law of trigger, guys. Remember the law of trigger. This is important. No one is going to say to me, Blanca, help me find a realtor. That's not the way the world works. If you guys really want to help each other and you really want this mission of community empowerment to work, you got to be on your toes. So that means if somebody says, oh my God, I got to move out by next week, I don't know what I'm going to do. You say, can I suggest that you call Christine Zalazzo right now because you're going to be treated like royalty? Okay, and you get Christine on the phone in that moment, guys. You can't just be about you. You've got to be about the we. And I'm not, there's no pressure here, but there is a pressure by me for you to think more about the trigger and elevate the connection and the introduction. Example, yesterday I was in a meeting with a legal client. He said he needed to raise capital, he needed a consultant, he needed a strategy. Did I just say, okay, no. I got Olga on the phone and recommended Oramonte. Last week I was at a cocktail party. The man said, I'm looking to buy a house and bring my family here. I literally put you on the phone, but then you were at the party. So I brought Christine over to the table. Guys, you've got to be proactive. Additionally, 2 strategic partners are helping each other now because our next partner is Elite Title. And Christine sent a title closing to the other strategic partner. So you can become, we say Teens is the charity partner. Christine Palazzo is a sponsor partner. But in the deck, which is in the materials of the GoToWebinar, you will find a sponsorship and partnership deck. And I highly recommend that you read that. It's also on the Portrait of Tomorrow landing page. And determine if you want to invest in your brand and become committed to this community so that your business can grow. Thank you again.
My pleasure.
Hey, can I point?
Jeremy just has a quick question.
Of course.
Well, yeah, I do have a quick question, but I got to say, I love what you were saying about coming together. It does take a village to make a dent and to give back. And giving back, it doesn't have to be, complex. It could be a simple conversation walking down the street. So I just love that. And my question that Greg's mentioning is actually, we're doing a peace gala, and I want to know, what does peace mean to you, Christine?
Peace means calm. Remove all the static from your mind
Yep.
and focus on your ultimate goal without any static, any interference.
I love it.
Thank you so much. Christine.
Thank you, Christine.
All right, we'll give a few more shout outs and then we will start the interview with Jeremy McNally, founder of the Relief Alliance. I do want to thank Sergio Triconis with the Impact Society for supporting the marketing strategy. Kyle Savage, of course, our celebrity event designer. If you want to be a sponsor, you can set up a one-on-one with Kyle and he'll make that happen. But go through the deck. He'll tell you every benefit of being a sponsor. Victoria Hair Miami, thank you for all the hard work. So many sponsors. And let's turn it over now to Olga Canaris. If you could take that mute button off on your GoToWebinar and tell us about you.
All right, let's see here. Unmute me. Fantastic. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. All right. Looks like you can hear online. So I don't know if this mute button's not going to work, but we're going to go with the flow. So hey everyone, I'm Olga Canaris. I do want to start out by saying this is definitely the time of year for charity. This is not only when they give you tax breaks for donating to charity, but it's also the time where everybody's able to come together as a unit, as more of a community to help one another. And between We Save Teens and between a Peace Foundation, finding peace for children all over the world, for others all over the world, this is the time frame. This is what we're looking for. So I applaud you all for coming together for this because it's very big. My role here is varied. I look at the current construct and I strategize. I'm a business strategist, I'm a business consultant, I'm an immigration specialist, I'm an author, I am various different, things for everyone. But the idea is, what can I provide to you? And that's my service back. I am very excited to be working with the various charities, very excited to be working with Blanca as an operations director, reorganizing and bringing Laws of Life to new heights. Also, BPG Law will also be brought to new heights and new horizons, which is Blanca's networking legal network. So we're going to have a number of different attorneys on top of that. We have Oravanti for education and for immigration software. So a little bit of everything that we're doing. Absolute pleasure to be here, and hope everyone does remember that these are the holidays. This is the time where we're going to give back. Give to those who may be less fortunate. Give back to those who may not have what we do. This is definitely that time frame. And I see a little chatter there. So what does peace mean to me? Yeah.
You saw the couch.
Yeah, I saw the chatter.
Okay.
I saw the chatter. Peace is not only the lack of war. I think a lot of people think that peace is the lack of war and the lack of tension, right? And I don't think that's what it is. I think peace.
We don't hear Olga speaking at all.
Oh, Olga, you want to come up here, my love? 'Cause
Yeah, I'll
your
come up
message
there.
is so. Oh, all right. We're gonna bring Olga up
Hold
here.
on.
Olga, that's because the computer is connected to the streaming. All right,
Got
we're
it.
gonna redo Olga's message because
Oh,
it's
gosh,
a
this is
beautiful
gonna take a
message.
bit.
And maybe Shri can hold the cell phone while Olga comes to the stage. Thank you for that support, Shri. We know you're a producer, so you can handle it. My lady.
Hello.
All right, there we go.
All right, so start over. I'm not going to say the whole thing again because I did say quite a bit. But I did want to start out by saying this is the time of year for charity. This is the time of year to give back. And I did mention it's not only for the tax breaks, so remember that, people. Although the tax breaks are there, it's also about putting a smile on someone's face, being there when they need it the most. We have food drives, we have all of these things, for the children, for the families, for the less fortunate. But it's not only about, who has fortune, who doesn't. It's about just giving to someone, being there for someone. I may not, I mean, you're not less fortunate than I am, but I give to you every day, right? That's not going to change anything. So we give no matter what. It's not about who has more or who has less. It's about giving and being there, being empathetic, loving one another. And so I know that they were saying something about peace. I'm just going to give a little tidbit on my understanding of peace, and it is that it's not the lack of war. It's not the lack of negativity. It's not the lack of hardship. It's not the lack of stress. Peace is a point in your life where you can say, I'm okay. It doesn't matter if you have chaos around you. It doesn't matter if you have war around you. It doesn't matter if you are going through an insane hardship. Can you say, I'm okay? And at that moment, if you can say, I'm okay, that is your peace. So not necessarily having the perfect life, but building yourself to be able to make your life perfect for you.
That was an excellent answer.
I love that, Olga. And seriously,
McNally, thank you for all your support, your friendship, your sisterhood, and always being there for me in all categories. Love ya. All right, guys. Well, you know, you can't do it without a team. You see all the sponsors. You see the beautiful work of Olga. You see all of you are in the cast of The Laws of Life. And we do have a reality show. That pilot is almost done being edited. And we're looking to, Olga will be helping us get funding for our reality show through Oravanti. I told you about the 4 events, so what we'll do is we'll get into events later in the show. Right now, I want to turn it over to shine a light on Jeremy and Aiden McNally, the founders of Relief Alliance. And so Jeremy, welcome to the Laws of Life talk show. Great to have you here.
Thank you, Blanca. It's good to be here.
So what inspired you to start the Relief Alliance?
Well, oh gosh. So for a lot of years, my son's mother took off when he was 2. So I was a single dad. My grandparents stepped in and helped me raise him, and they've raised me around compassion, being compassionate to other people. See somebody begging for money or they're hungry in the median, take them out to eat, go feed them, buy them a drink, whatever you can do to put a smile on their face. And maybe that's a simple conversation, you know, it's a case-by-case thing. But I was raised that way. I raised my son that way, and my son had the benefit of spending time with my grandparents as well. And you know, he just was inundated with that kind of lifestyle. So then we moved to Florida. You know, before that, I actually had a drinking problem. I didn't think I was going to get out of that one. You know, I wasn't. I needed to stop. I checked myself into an inpatient facility, and I was going through these groups, and I was like hearing that I'll never be able to touch alcohol again. And I thought to myself, like, how is that possible? You know, everything business related, you go out for drinks. If everything friends, social, you go out for drinks. I just didn't see that because my entire life, ever since I could go out with friends, and you know, I would, but it became a problem. And when I realized how significant that was when I got there and was going through those groups, I went up to my room and cried. I said, God, if you can help me get out of this, because I didn't think I was going to get out of it. I was coughing up blood. It was really bad before I left. Wow. Highly functional, but really bad health-wise. And I said, if you could help me get out of this, I'll devote myself to helping other people. We get out. We go on a cruise immediately after. Didn't drink. I still haven't. I don't drink till this day. I'm completely clean. And we get back, and now we move to Florida. We help a guy in a median, and it was like, how do we do more of this? This isn't making a dent. You know, how do we really make a dent? So we formed the Relief Alliance, and wow. By definition, the alliance is people coming together, joining our network, and we pool resources and support people who need help. Mm-hmm. We mainly work with the homeless, so we provide emergency assistance to the homeless in the form of food, clothes, hygiene products, wow. temporary shelter, blankets, anything survival related. And we also work with the youth, and we have rehabilitation programs for the homeless. We have youth empowerment programs. One of our most successful ones is a TV show called Teen X. We do it in partnership with Easy Way. We're a 50% owner, and it's a show for youth, led by youth. And when I say led by youth, it's just exactly what that sounds like. You know, the adults, we step back and let them guide it, and the kids learn so much, you know, and we're all about teaching life skills, being that guide that's a lot of people just don't have when they get older, and we're trying to prevent people from becoming homeless. So we get the
So homelessness is really the core vision of the Relief Alliance. People that are going through survival mode, that lack food, that lack shelter, that is the number one mission, to help them?
And youth. So you empower youth, exactly.
That's incredible. How old is the organization now?
We formed in August 30th, 2024. We got our 501c3 approval.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
What are ways that you have utilized to raise money for your cause?
Well, we had to get creative, so we do events in California with Forbes Productions. It's called the Stained Red Carpet. It's a celebrity fashion and comedy show that happens every 6 weeks, give or take. It could be 7, 8 weeks.
Every 6 weeks. That's a lot of events.
It is, and we have one coming up on December 7th. We have celebrity supermodels like Brittany Taylor, who's on the cover of Vogue. We have celebrity comedians like Tom Arnold. McDonald, Adam Hunter, etc.
Wow.
And our guest list is pretty awesome. Like last show, and he's usually at the shows. We had Bo Rat, if you know Bo Rat.
Yes,
You know, some cast from the Pirates of the Caribbean. We had, and it's just a great event. A jewelry sponsor that does Ice Cube's jewelry. Media, we had
need him.
Hollywood. Yeah, right? But yeah, we do events and we partner and we get a percentage of the proceeds. And we just get creative like that and try to bring in money.
That's a huge accomplishment to be in alignment with celebrities, actors.
Yes.
How did you do it?
Actually, my son started all this in terms of our
Wow.
connections with celebrities and political leaders. And so we were using this app called Owl, and you get paid to network. So you can pay to network or you can get paid for people to network with you. And Aiden placed the call. It was $1. And he ended up calling a person that invited us to Hollywood to an exclusive red carpet event the next day. And keep in mind, we're in Florida. And Aiden got off the line and he's like, Dad, we just got invited to a red carpet event in Hollywood, California. And I'm like, oh, buddy, that's probably just somebody trying to sell you on something, you know. But he's like, Dad, I really believe this. I think this is real, you know. So I'm like, all right, buddy, let's play this out. So we went to Men's Warehouse, grabbed a suit for both of us. We got plane tickets. We were ready to go in 4 hours. The next day, we went to California, ended up at that event, and from there, we scaled nationally very fast at that point because we started getting coverage across the United States as the father-son duo.
That's an incredible story, guys. Did Laz's Life just scoop the story of the century? Aiden McNally, you got to come up to the stage now for that story. All right, we got Aiden McNally, who is Jeremy's son and co-founder. Is this true? $1, you went to Hollywood, California, and made it happen?
Within 4 hours, we were ready and ready to go. Went to the airport and then got there. Met a lot of great connections. It's really life-changing ever since then. Things have been going great. I'm telling you, if you just give back, this is where it all started. Just giving back, things really do come to you. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of just happens. It's like your energy. It's like your energy that you put out there. You know, karma. It's like good karma. And, you know, things just come to you after you keep giving back and actually doing good for the community. That's why we really respect, you know, Aaron, Greg, and the whole We Save Teens team. You know, they're like our sister organization. We're just partnering together to make the biggest impact we can locally and nationally.
How old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 17 years old.
17 years old.
Don't remind the dad. It's going by way too fast.
You look pretty well. It must. How do you like working with your dad on the daily on the Relief Alliance?
Honestly, it's pretty awesome. I feel like more people should try to get involved with their family. It builds like a really strong relationship and bonding. That's what we're trying to do actually with the youth. We're trying to get them to start stuff with their parents. Well, not just like their dads and their mom, grandparents. It just builds a really close family connection. As long as, you know, you guys don't fight over stuff. I mean, you're good. You know, just keep it healthy and you'll have an amazing time doing it.
I love that. Well, you stay right here because you're a co-founder. You're a co-guest of honor. We're grateful to have you. So all right. So this $1, and you were ready under the law of ready. The suitcase was packed. You went to California. You did it. And then you made the connection. And this led to the production of an event every 6 weeks, or?
Well, ultimately, yeah. And it's the law of life, right? Take opportunities when they come. You know, if you say no to opportunities, you're not going to ever get anywhere. And yes, so we ended up going to California. We made a lot of connections, came back here, and started working with their organization pretty extensively. And we started going out to events all the time, their events, other people's events, and we were just tapping networks and growing. And ultimately, that's how we got into doing that. We ended up partnering with another company that already had an event established, and we worked together and make it happen now together.
What is the capacity of that event? How many people usually attend that event that happens every 6 weeks?
Few hundred, couple.
200, so 200 to 250 every 6 weeks. And what percent does your organization get from the event, if I may ask?
50% of the sponsorships, and we get 10% of all the proceeds from the event outside of the sponsorships.
Well, that's amazing. That's absolutely extraordinary. I guess my next question is, when is We Save Teens and Laws of Life going to Hollywood? We got to go.
December 7th.
Are you going to go?
I don't know.
All right. We'll have to decide. Well, I love that story. remember the law of being ready. Like, I do have a suitcase packed in that car outside ready to go. I told Olga, have that suitcase ready, because when you are ready, you're ready. And then, because if somebody said to you, hey, let's go to California, and you said, I don't have my suit ready, I can't go, you wouldn't be where you are today. Facts.
Exactly. If we said no, we would have probably never been asked again, and the opportunity would have faded.
How many volunteers do you have, Jeremy, helping you right now with this initiative to feed the hunger, the homeless, and help the youth?
Spanning the United States, over 100. We operate in Florida, of course, the entire state. We operate in California, in San Diego, Los Angeles. We're growing in Los Angeles. We're pretty new as far as our operations go in Los Angeles. We have operations in New Hampshire, and then we're a bit scattered throughout the United States. So we got Kentucky, Tennessee, Massachusetts, New York, Virginia, and some others.
How did you start the concept with the United Nations and the award ceremony?
The Universal Peace Federation, actually. So I was given the Parent of the Year award for 2025 on National Parents Day, and it was presented to me in California, in Pasadena, by the California State Senate and the Universal Peace Federation. And that's what ultimately got us involved. We ended up going to an after party at some mansion in Pasadena. And the group's really amazing. But there, with the Universal Peace Federation, we have, world leaders, former world leaders, current world leaders, diplomats, business leaders, and we're affiliated with the United Nations. And they asked if we wanted to become part of their organization. Right from the top, they asked.
Wow.
And we said, absolutely. The timing kind of was not great because they wanted to do it like 2 days later, but we had to catch a flight back to Florida. So we had to wait a whole extra month to officially be appointed. But here we are. And now we're the leaders for the Universal Peace Federation in the state of Florida.
Wow.
So now we're able to make nominations and work directly with the Universal Peace Federation to appoint new peace ambassadors, hence the inaugural Peace Gala that we're doing on Saturday, the 22nd.
Is the Universal Peace Federation an extension of the United Nations?
They're an international NGO affiliated with the United Nations.
So technically,
they align with
these
the
awards are certified by the United Nations
Universal,
because of that relationship?
The Universal Peace Federation.
The Universal Peace Federation.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, so we work a lot with the United Nations. We align with all of their SDGs. So there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals at the UN. And we work closely with them all, and we have a lot of contacts at the United Nations. We're in over 120 countries worldwide.
You think you can get me a speaking gig at the United Nations?
Maybe actually. So actually, we just created a documentary. We covered International Peace Day in Times Square on September 21st. Was it the 21st? And we were doing some broadcasting for the UN, and we also took the time to get our own content and interview people about what does peace mean to you. And we interviewed people around the SDGs, like ending world hunger, ending poverty, etc. And we took that and created the documentary, and we're getting that into the United Nations to get speaking engagements.
Wow.
And
incredible.
It is, and because it aligns with their goals for 2030, and no one else is doing this. So
what is their number one goal? What do they want to see?
17 goals, sustainable development goals. In fact, I don't have them all in my head.
Which goal do you think you resonate with the most?
Ending poverty, ending world hunger, quality education. Equality.
Is there anything in there about networking or communication as a goal? One of the 17?
I believe so.
All right.
They all kind of like align together. They all fit and build off each other, and yeah, they just all work together. So they're all pretty equal.
That's amazing. Well, that's a tremendous alliance, and the growth that your organization has accomplished is incredible. So, what is your number one law of peace?
Number one law of peace. That's an interesting way to ask that. Really coming together and uplifting other people. Like I mentioned, it could be as simple as a conversation, but it's about giving back. It doesn't take much, but in my mind, I think it's really important not to be so into yourself and making it all about yourself, me, I pray to God. I haven't prayed for myself in a long time now, right? I pray for other people. I pray that other people do well, but never for myself. So it's always about other people. But look at my life. Look at my son's life. I'm a great father, I like to think. He's an amazing son. We live a great life, and we live by that code. So I think peace comes down to what's inside of you and how you do your inner work and achieve it for yourself. And by achieving it for yourself, you'll achieve it externally as well.
Love that. And Aiden's, let's give him a round for that. For sure.
Thank you.
No, it's a wonderful thing. Jeremy, what is your, excuse me, Aiden, what is your number one law of peace?
I'd say just like him, selflessness is really everything. Giving back to people. Stop judging people. I feel like that's one of the biggest things. That's what stops us from collaborating with other people. Everyone has like this ego, and people have a higher ego or less. I mean, you just gotta let go of your ego and just start working with whoever, whether they're smaller than you. Just make a bigger difference. And once you start working together, I mean, peace expands like everywhere. People are like, oh, well, why would I just have peace in myself? It's never going to work for the whole entire country. And everyone thinks like that. Well, not everyone thinks like that. But if everyone started focusing on themselves and spreading awareness and giving back to the community, it takes one person to do that, and then the other person you give back to, it gives them hope, and then they expand it to someone else, and they expand it to someone else. So it's just this domino effect of helping other people.
I love that. Well, you are an incredible individual. I'm very impressed. Give it up for Aiden McNally. So let's do this. Let's bring up now Aaron to the stage. Aaron Clemens is the founder and CEO of We Save Teens, and you've had a big relationship with Relief Alliance. How did that start?
That's kind of interesting with my CEO, Greg, he helped me introduce, I guess, to you guys, right?
The $1 million weekend.
Yes, the $1 Million Weekend.
Yeah,
That's what
Boca
happened.
Raton.
And Dominic, our community outreach director, introduced me to you guys.
Yeah.
And then he set up the meeting.
Yeah.
And then we met with you. And then we have so many different things aligned with our organizations. And we think it would be a great partnership by you partnering with us and we partnering with you, so we can become both successful in our organizations together.
I love that. And that's what the Alliance is about, coming together and amplifying our impact. And I love the work you guys do, by the way. It's, saving teens in foster care. It is important work. We do a lot of work with the youth, and that those values are something we absolutely want to be behind and get behind and support. So thank you for the work you do, Aaron and Greg, and We Save Teens. Blanca?
Well, it says a lot that you support We Save Teens.
Yes.
Because you are an impressive 501c3. And what is it about We Save Teens you admire most?
The fact that you work with youth, we work with youth. We want to uplift youth and be that ally as they transition into adulthood. And joining forces, it just makes a ton of sense. You guys are great people. We Save Teens has a great crew. And, we just think a lot alike. We've worked with a lot of nonprofits, done a lot of spotlight interviews, and pooled resources with a bunch of nonprofit organizations all around the country. And We Save Teens really sticks out to us because, one, they're right in our backyard, and two, we work flawlessly together. We're actually coming together to put this inaugural Peace Gala on for November 22nd, which is a huge deal, and I couldn't be more grateful to them for that.
How can we support you for your November 22nd gala?
Well, We Save Teens helped us get a venue, and they've been working, hand in hand with us and pulling this together. We're going to be nominating We Save Teens. We're going to be nominating Aaron, Blanca, Greg. In fact, we're going to be nominating Bruce Starr as well as peace ambassadors, which is a huge deal. They're going to join a great community of, like I said, political leaders, world leaders, former world leaders, business leaders, just really good people. It's a great crowd, and we all share values and want to uplift people and advocate peace in our communities. So that's what's happening. Hey, Mika.
Audience, everybody welcome Mika. Mika, do you want to have a seat? There's a seat on the sofa right here. Just come join us. Turn that phone off, please, and let's keep going with the interview. So, let me ask you a question. Everybody can go and register for the November 22nd
Camelot.
Camelot, excuse me.
The Camelot Club in
Camelot Club.
Camelot
West
Yacht.
Palm Beach.
The Camelot, have I been there?
Yacht Club.
Yes, you
Camelot
have.
Yacht Club.
We've hosted events there.
We hosted 2 events
The
there.
Camelot Yacht Club.
Yes.
Yes.
West Palm Beach, November 22nd. The link is on my Facebook and my Instagram. And we highly, highly ask that you please register for the gala.
Yes.
You can use the code PEACE for 20% off the ticket. If you go to my link tree on Instagram at Blanca, Laws of Life, I want to welcome Susel also in the online audience, and Wiley. I want to welcome our in-person guests that are with us here today. Tammy P. Williams is in the studio coming in from Stormy. You work with Stormy, right? Yes. All right.
So can I add one quick thing? Just about the event. Camelot Yacht Club. It's a beautiful place. You know, the first hour is gonna be a red carpet where we're gonna be doing photography and interviews. So come walk the red carpet, get some photos, get some content for your business if you have a brand. Then we're gonna get into the awards ultimately, and then we're gonna get into some performances. We have multiple speakers. You know, Caro Eubanks, she's from the UN. We have Dakar Eubanks. He's a king in Ghana. He's also the CEO and founder of Dakar Marketing Tools. We have Miss Worldwide, Titania Dadenko. Like I mentioned, we have Greg Stevens, Aaron Clemens, Bruce Starr. We have the magician, Greg Ravini. Definitely come and watch the magic show because he is amazing. I'm excited to watch it myself.
Thank you.
It's just going to be a great time.
Let's go over to Greg Stevens. Let's hand Greg the mic. Mike, your comments, and then we're going to open it up to the audience. You guys can both stay there. It's fine.
Okay.
You don't have to.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well, I have to say this alliance with Jeremy and Aiden has been nothing short of magical. I align with them so well because when my son came to the first event, everybody just fell in love with him. And then he did the second event, and 13 years old, going on 30, he raised more money at Body and Soul Expo than the 3 adults sitting at the table, and people were walking up to the booth going, who's Noah's dad? Oh my God, he's amazing. One lady came up and goes, he walked up to my booth and says, oh, you have a wonderful booth. It's just so amazing the way you put it together, and was walking around and asking people to buy raffle tickets. We gave away a gift certificate to Elaine Spa in Palm Beach Gardens, and he was going around with the raffle tickets, and everybody just thought it was amazing. When I met these two, a father and son duo, it literally just clicked. Because when you find your kid wanting to do what you do and emulate you, he said the reason he loves We Save Teens and why what Aaron does, and me being the co-founder and Aaron being the co-founder, he even told his science teacher in 6th grade that my dad just launched a really great nonprofit. What does he do? It's called We Save Teens, where he helps people less fortunate than I am. And he really, at the age of 13, wants to give back to those who don't have what he has, because he knows the importance behind it. And working with these two, I probably talk to these two on the phone more than I talk to my family. Like every day we're on the phone collaborating, talking, and and energy. And the other thing too, what I want to do is, we have another great partner that became our new CFO, and his name is Steve Pauly. Steve Pauly's family owns the most amazing authentic Italian restaurant in Palm Beach Garden called Giovanni's. And for the last 3 events, and they're doing it this event, they have graciously been providing the most authentic Italian food from Italy that you could ever have. And the second I asked him, because we lost one of our food sponsors because the lady had to move, I said, would your parents be interested in helping me? They didn't even blink an eye. They said, oh my God, absolutely. So they will be providing the food. And if you haven't been there, Giovanni's restaurant is just the most amazing restaurant in Palm Beach Garden. It's literally located on North Lake Boulevard, just east of 95 in the Home Depot Plaza. So if you ever go, just tell them you heard about Giovanni's from We Say Teens and the Laws of Life, because Blanca's the most beautiful person I know. And Blanca's been with us at day one. Blanca actually interviewed me and me and Erin, the first time she met us, she goes, "Oh, we got to do an interview," and that's when we first started. We met her in Boca at this really cool event, and it was just from there. It was just a partnership that, you know, like I tell people, listen, you're born into a family, but the family you choose to work with, those are the people that you surround yourself with every day. You get to handpick those people. So everybody in this room that I work with, I love them all because we share the same synergy. And when you have the same synergy and the same energy and you have a common goal, like with Bruce Starr, the day I met Bruce, never knew in a million years Bruce was going to become like my best friend, like you know, a family friend. Him and his wife, you know, they joined We Save Teens. You know, Lauren became our new secretary. Bruce shows up. And the people that show up every single event without fail, those are the people that stood by us from day one before we were a nonprofit. And we were just starting. And then we met these two. And that's what it's all about. It's all about community. And my law of life of peace is always be at peace with yourself. The law of life is this. Yep. If you're not at peace with yourself, if you have any grudges against people you're holding, forgive yourself for having that grudge, because if you hold that grudge, you're never going to be at peace with yourself, and you're never going to be able to find peace with anybody else. Yeah. Because grudges they're a dime a dozen, and we only live once. So my law of life for peace is don't hold any grudges, forgive yourself. Don't worry about forgiving somebody else. Forgive yourself for having that grudge against somebody. That's what's going to make you feel better about yourself. And you'll be able to project that kind of energy into a room. When people walk in a room, like when Blanca shows up to an event, I feel the energy the second she walks in. I turn around and I go, "Oh, I knew you were here." I just feel the energy. Yeah. The same with most of the people that come to our events. When they come without question, and they support because they believe in Erin's incredible story of being adopted and wanting to be this amazing, incredible echo into the foster care system, being the loudest voice that, you know, can be heard. And an amazing thing that just happened, which I'm going to tell you guys about, which nobody knows, it just got signed. An executive order was signed to where, you know, this isn't a political thing, it's just something that happened in government, where they're really going to be pushing to help the foster care system and nonprofits who work in the foster care system. And that is an incredible thing to happen, because it's just going to, and because we're doing it right in their backyard, you're just going to get a lot of support. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think everybody in this room, if you look at yourselves, everyone being here had a decision to come or not come. And the fact that you all showed up when you were asked, that's what makes everybody in this room a beautiful person. Because there's so many things that everybody could have been doing that they may think is better than this. But the fact that when you show up and you show out. Because you could be anywhere in the world, but when you choose to be here with this beautiful soul, and we're here with these new beautiful people that entered my life out of nowhere, a father and son duo, it's just the most beautiful experience. Just know, love yourselves and love the people around you. And if you don't love the people around you, then you have to remove those people from your life, because that's just going to be, you know, you got to surround yourself with the people that make you happy. If they don't make you happy, just, you know, and that's it. That's my...
I'm so touched by what you said, and I just like, you know, I echo that, you know, that you guys came here today and chose to be with us. That is a really beautiful message for the world today. Let's share one more law of peace from Erin, because we've had Erin. Erin is our charity partner of the Laws of Life, and we've got a big studio audience here. We've got a lot of people online. And I do want to give everybody a chance to say hello. So share your law of peace, and then we'll open it up for questions with Jeremy, and then we'll let everybody take 30 seconds to introduce themselves. But what is your law of peace today?
My law of peace, I would have to say, is don't let others judge you, and as long as you're happy and you get along with other people and you care for others and you put them first before yourself, at the end of the day, that's what matters. And, you know, don't let people judge you in your personal friendship or relationship or whatever it may be. And as long as you're happy in life, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
One more thing I got to say is, if you have a teen out there and you want an incredible mentor to do amazing things and know they can do amazing things, definitely reach out to Relief Alliance and reach out to Aiden, because I think for the teens in the community, he's a great mentor, even for my son. So if you have the chance, please reach out to Relief Alliance, our new partners, and reach out to Aiden, because I think he can echo what he does into other teens, and that's very important. When teens relate to each other, it just makes the world a better place.
Thank you, Greg. Well, you're incredible. And this alliance, so it's so interesting. You see how our studio audience is growing, our community is growing. I started the charity alliance with Aaron, right? And because of Aaron and Greg in the We Save Teens, now we have an alliance, Laws of Life, with the Relief Alliance. And the three of us will all be together at the Camelot Country Club in West Palm Beach on November 22nd.
6 to 9.
And 20% off tickets for
The code
for
PEACE.
with the code
Use
PEACE.
the code PEACE, and so therefore your ticket will be like $35. There will be diplomats there. There will be people from all over the world. There will be leaders. Aaron Clemens will be receiving an award. I'll be receiving an award. Bruce Starr in our studio audience will be receiving an award. And thank you. And Greg Stevens will be receiving an award.
And Bruce's wife will be receiving
And
an
Bruce's
award.
wife too. So this is a great way for you to network, support the award ceremony, and be a part of it. So let's open it up now. We haven't heard from our digital audience. Let's go over to our GoToWebinar audience. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or observations about my conversation with Jeremy and Aiden McNally, co-founders of the Relief Alliance? Any comments or feedback from the digital audience? Anyone? Okay, anybody in the live studio audience want to comment on the interview with Relief Alliance? Have any questions about the event on November 22nd? Anything along those lines? Wiley? Can you come on camera, Wiley? I'm having trouble hearing you.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Okay, yes. Greetings in the moments within that present.
Greetings. Thank you for being here. We appreciate the support. Do you have any questions or comments for the Relief Alliance?
Yes, toast unto meeting up with us today and all of that. It's a
Thank
new
you.
process and progress.
I love that. A toast to Relief Alliance. Good, great work on everything you're doing.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Wiley. We appreciate you. So we're going to go ahead into introductions. We're going to go to our online audience. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to go over to James Toussaint. James, the whole studio audience is watching you. Everybody say hi, James.
Hey, James.
You got a nice.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So tell
Thanks
us.
for having me.
We're gonna have to
Always
stick.
good to be with you.
Good to be with you.
James wearing two hats. Car Accident Referral Services show every Friday, 1 to 3, WABS 1170.com. But I'm gonna have a little fun with you because I had some fun over the weekend. Something you could do to give back that you do every day. Anyone know what that is? Give me something you can do to give back every day. You do it every day. Just don't realize it could be meant for good. And this gives
Music sessions.
walking and running. You can walk, you can run. On Saturday, we ran a 5K with Trust Bridge in support of hospice care. We did that
Nice.
in Fort Lauderdale, out of the Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport. That was a lot of fun. And then we backed it up on Sunday in a 5K in Miami, with Give Miami in support of New Haiti and 1,400 other organizations. In light of federal cut, funding
That's
resources
awesome.
will be limited. Charities will not be able to provide the services they did just last year. So
All right.
we came together and supported one another and walked. And I got a beautiful shiny medal and give a champion.
All right. right. Everyone's clapping for you. Everyone's clapping for you.
You walk on that ground a winner because you stood up not just for yourself, you stood up for 1,400 other charities. I'm grateful coming out of West Palm Beach. 7 people went down with me for a 7:30 start time on the highway. So they're not here, but they know they're in my heart and they matter. You can do anything to give back to charities, to Aaron that's here. You know, we are a community supporting one another. We can do anything. James with New Haiti.
Thank you, James. Everybody follow James Toussaint. James, the live audience is going crazy for you, James. They're going crazy because you got.
Thank you. I'm going crazy for the.
You got. Look at that. Look at that. The world is on fire.
James, we better see you on Saturday.
They want to see you on Saturday, November 22nd at the Relief Alliance Gala. You can get a ticket 20% off with the code PEACE. The link to buy is on my link tree. Come on, guys.
I will do my best. It's already in my notes.
All right. And what about this for a lot of life? If you're out there watching.
Yacht Club, right?
That's right, baby.
Yes, sir.
And remember, there's nothing stopping you guys. Go to my Instagram, Blanca Laws of Life. Take that Eventbrite link for the Relief Alliance Gala. Email it to all your friends. Message 100 people. Help them because you guys know people we don't know. That's what community empowerment is. Even if you can't go live. Hey, this is Tammy Peak Williams. And I just want to let you know that I'm going to the Relief Alliance on November 22nd. I put the link. Everybody here should have a link tree. You can get a free account, put your ticket links there, put your promotions there, put your whatever you're doing there. But James, you're lit us up. Let's go over next to.
Can I just add something?
My law of life.
Yes.
My law of life.
Yes.
Love others like you love yourself.
All right. Love others like you love yourself. I love that, James. And Jeremy has a comment. Excuse me, Aiden has a comment. Jeremy, what's wrong with me today? You guys
I know you got Jeremy over there.
I got you. J for joy. Jeremy.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say, like I think it was mentioned earlier. My son Aiden mentioned it. Greg mentioned it from We Save Teens. Look for us on, Eventbrite, the inaugural Peace Gala. If you search that, you get tickets. Or you can find it on our website, reliefalliance.org. And just go to the events page. You'll see the event there. There's 2 events listed. We have a red carpet event in Hollywood, California that we do too with Forbes Productions, which, by the way, is another event to pay attention to. But the Peace Gala, you click on that and you'll get all the information about it. And we'd love to see you.
All right, Kirill, put that in the chat. Reliefalliance.org. Buy your tickets right now. Grab that link. Send it to 50 people. All right, let's keep hopping around the audience. Michael Embry, would you like to introduce yourself to our studio audience today?
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Mike Embry here. I live in Virginia. Model, actor, celebrity boxing brand ambassador, mental health advocate. Also, I am a host for the annual Unity Networking Award Show, co-host of that. And our 4th annual show will be in July 25th in Baltimore, Maryland next year. So put that on your calendar for all y'all who can attend. And we are looking for nominations for people to receive the honor of receiving the Professional Maximizer Award. And also I'm the travel agent as well.
All right, and Michael, I think you and Aiden and Jeremy would be a great connection because Michael's got a lot of celebrity connections. He's a celebrity actor, boxer, does a lot of beautiful events like he mentioned. Yeah. So the 2 of you, I will hook you guys up in group text. We call that the text to connect. I will T2C you guys and get you hooked up. All right, Michael.
Looking forward to meeting you, Michael.
All right, let's go next to Susel. Susel, you're one of our ambassadors in the digital audience. Do you want to come on camera and say hello to us? Susel going once, Susel going twice. All right, so there she is. I hear her. I think she's coming. She's coming on stage. Susel, the whole world's waiting for you. There she is. Susel, tell us about you. Look at everybody clapping for you, girl. Everybody here loves you. Talk. Oh, what did I do?
Well, I want to say that I am so happy to hear everything that's being done for the next generation, the kids, for everybody that needs help, because that is our lifeline in a sense, right? And I think it's so important. I am building a platform for women and kids, community, to also give back and empower each other to help the kids learn early on about boundaries and respect, values, morals, all of these things that are so significant. So I'm going to be there at the gala. I'm so excited to meet everybody.
Woo, we're excited to see you.
Thank you for the 20% off.
All right, Susel, you're going to get dressed up and join us on the 22nd?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to get dressed up and come to the Portrait of Tomorrow event at the Aloft, December 3rd?
Yes, Aloft.
All right, we got to support. We got so many events together, so much to do.
Blanca, I have a question. Is it black tie? Like, do I have to get a gown, or is it more cocktail?
Short.
Is it cocktail?
More cocktail.
Add more cocktail, classy. I mean, you don't have to come
Watch
wearing
your
a
step,
suit.
my angel.
You know, business casual's
Okay,
fine.
sounds good.
Even casual if you really want to.
Tammy, can you
I
come
like
up?
it.
All right. Well, Susel, I'm so excited that you're going to be coming and
Can't wait to see you,
being a
Susel.
part. Now
And by
we're-
the way, whatever you think you want to take photos in, because you're gonna get a chance to walk the red carpet, get some photos done of yourself. It'll be good, and
Some
maybe
nice
get an
content.
interview by some media, our media. Yeah.
I love that. That's a great question. So, Olga, time to go shopping.
Time to go shopping. That's why I
I
asked.
love it. Well, now I'm going to bring up an incredible lady. I'm going to bring up a beautiful lady who's live in studio. Now, I met this beautiful lady because of another beautiful lady. So there's called the Law of Acknowledgement. So first, this is Tammy Peak Williams, our favorite beauty influencer. And she's new. And Mark Siegel made it, our gold sponsor. Mark, you made it. Did you have, Mark, we love you. We'll be right with you, our golden boy, our golden sponsor that we love. What are you, growing a beard now? What happened? You forgot your razor?
I'm doing no, I've just been noticing in November. I haven't shaved in 16 years in November. Can you hear me? I'm in the top 10.
We can hear you, baby. Talk to us.
Here's what we got. So I'm going to show you a quick peek. We're in Crunch Stewart right now. Take a look.
Okay. Go record this whole thing. This is a beautiful moment. Go ahead. What? He's in Crunch Fitness, one of his new brand partnerships. Okay.
Wow.
Well, can you get Crunch Fitness to sponsor the Relief Alliance and We Save Teens Gala on November 22nd?
Probably not because they're cheap, but that's all I'm saying.
Well-
Look at this.
Wow, that's a beautiful gym.
That's nice.
I've been promoting your beautiful CBD company because you've been a sponsor for us of a long time. That is an incredible gym. And today we're exploring the concept of the law of peace. What is your law of peace today, Mark Siegel, in honor of Relief Alliance, our guest?
I have two things. One, I'll say my law of peace, and then one, I have a little announcement. My law of peace is find it in yourself first, because if you don't find it in yourself, you're never going to be able to find it externally. That's on the fly what my gut tells me. Now, the next thing I want to speak about, which is I'm sure you did, and by the way, is Bruce Starr there and Aaron and all those guys?
Yep, they're all here. Everybody
Yes,
say
Mark,
hi,
we're
Mark.
here.
Woo! Say hi, Mark.
Bruce is here too.
So,
Here.
I wish I was there to say hello, but I'm doing this event, and I am coming to Blanca's studio next week.
That's
I will be
right.
there next week. Oh, the whole class is leaving. But anyway, this is important. They're going to have to wait. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it quickly. On Wednesday, November 26th, and Blanca has already got her ticket, we are going to an undisclosed location in West Palm Beach, and we are going to feed 10,000 plus people, and this will be the 4th year in a row.
That's awesome.
So, if you have any interest in joining us, I will send you the information. You can sell a whopping $35, and we're going to donate $25 of it, and we're going to give you the remainder of it's going to be for paying for food. I will not make one penny. I have someone doubling all of the matches already, and I myself, Mark Siegel, might match everyone on top of that because I want to make sure we get a triple, and I'm looking to feed 15,000 kids.
That's
so
amazing.
Please spread the word. I'm not spamming this out on social. I want a couple dozen of our soul sisters and brothers there, and then everyone else can read about it on social after we spend 10 to 15 minutes.
Absolutely. And this is Jeremy McNally. What time?
I love that you're doing that, man.
It's going to be 4:30 to 7:30. I can say it will be in West Palm, but I will not divulge the where until you sell me. Once you sell me, I'll give you the address.
That's
I'll
an
be there
idea.
4 o'clock, the bell's on. And trust me when I tell you, Blanca has gone for the past 2 years in a row. And we did
Last 3 years.
10,000 last year. We fed 13,000 the year before. I would really like to feed 15,000 this year. So I'll send it out, and everyone can obviously feel free to donate for 25 if you can't make it. But this is the one time a year I ask for something. The rest of the year,
Greg has a question for you.
Mark, are we going to see you on Saturday at the gala? We need you there. We need your energy, your passion.
You ready for this?
Yes.
You actually will.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark is Mark is an amazing human being. Every event he shows up to, he shows up with the most positive energy, and he's another one just out to really heal the world. With his CBD, it's just, he really, wants to see the world be a better place. People walking better, feeling better, living better. That's what Mark's all about. So please go and support Mark and his company. He's an amazing human being, and we can't wait to see him on Saturday.
And buy CBD.
That's right. Go to QPT CBD.
Blanca,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
going to Spirit Fest. By the way, for anyone who's metaphysical there that likes the, scientific and a little bit, as we call woo-woo, West Palm Beach, 9 to 5. 1,000 people, 85 vendors. I'll be there. I'm speaking at 5 o'clock until 6. Then I'm going to change my outfit, jump in the car, drive to you guys.
Amazing.
Do the whole event at night.
Olga, are you going November 22nd to the Peace Gala?
Of course I'm going November 22nd.
Olga's going.
I will
Mark
be there.
Siegel's going. I'm going. Bruce is going. Greg is going. Everybody's going. Come on, guys. Kellyanne, are you going? I know Kellyanne. Give it up for Kellyanne Mendoza. That is so awesome.
We're all going to go.
We're all
going to hang out Saturday night. You hang out over the weekend. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be in your studio. Wednesday, we're going to be at my event. Thursday, we're all going to be with our families, enjoying ourselves and being grateful and thankful for what we have.
Yes,
and then
sir.
Friday, I drive to Gainesville to go watch UFFSU with my son. for the
Wonderful.
weekend.
And then December 3rd.
And don't forget, December 3rd, Portrait of Tomorrow, Aloft Hotel. We save teens, baby.
Yes, ma'am, as long as I'm not in Dallas, Texas, where I'm supposed to be probably.
And you're not allowed to wear pajamas to the Portrait of Tomorrow. You know how I want you to dress? I'd like you to dress for the December 3rd Portrait of Tomorrow as an artist. Like, you should wear a French beret and like a funny mustache and have some oil paints in your hand. What do you guys think? Should Mark dress as a painter? Can you see it?
I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to shave this all off my face, so I don't know about the mustache.
No, actually, if you keep thinking, you just got to get an afro and become as Bob Ross.
All right, let's
Can't come in my purple pajamas?
You can come in whatever you want, because purple is the color of We Save Teens. But I think whatever, as long as you're there, we don't care what he wears, do we?
No, we don't.
Just
care.
show
wear
up. We don't
something.
care.
Come naked.
No nudity, baby. But we love you, Mark, and we can't wait to see you. And thank you for coming in, baby. We love you.
Thanks for having me.
And Mark will be the guest of honor next Tuesday. So if you want to meet one of the top networkers in South Florida, come back next Tuesday and be a part of the live studio or join us on the online link. And we love you, Mark. I want to welcome a new friend that's here up on the stage with me right now. Her name is Tammy Peak Williams. She's you're a beauty influencer.
Yes.
And with the pharmacy company, that was founded by the amazing influencer Stormy Wellington, right?
Dr. C. Tuna, actually.
Dr. C. Tuna, and she's in collaboration. Before I start handing you the mic, I want to acknowledge Mika under the law of acknowledgement. So, Mika, thank you for being here. Mika's a go-getter. She's got goals, God over all life situations. And we'll bring Mika up to the stage, too, to say hi. I was at the courthouse on a case, working, and I was in the waiting room, and I was with my clients. And Mika, and they were a little upset, and Mika came over and just said, I really just, God bless you guys, and I hope that your day gets better. And just by making that connection, that's how that, and be open to the love. Because remember, every person that crosses your path is going to take you to a place you don't even know. It's going to be a surprise, because the universe is very thoughtful. But we also have to react to that opportunity, right? So because of you, Mika, we have Tammy. So let me turn it over to you, Tammy. Tell us about you.
Hi, thank you so much. And again, I do want to give it back to Shamika, because Shamika is a longtime friend. She is also a business partner, newfound business partner, because I just believe in, I'm very soft for the women. I believe in helping everybody, but my passion is for the women and the kids, especially because there are just so many things happening in today's life. So a little bit about me is, like you said, we have to always give credit where credit is due. I got involved with this amazing company through Stormy Wellington. I'm not directly on her team, but Stormy came in and collaborated with pharmacy and brought a whole bunch of women that were looking for opportunity, extra income, moms that's just out there struggling and needing help. But what was different about pharmacy is because pharmacy has vegan formulated products, which was amazing to me because I lost my mom in 2014 to cancer. And my sister over here is a 2-time brain cancer survivor. We don't know if it came from the perm. We don't know if it came from putting things in her body, on her body. But we believed in this company when we saw the products. Like literally, she's 3 years cancer free. We just went yesterday to have her scan. Alicia, her name is Alicia Dunmore. So yes, she is a survivor. Alicia was pregnant when she found out that she had this brain cancer. So it was just a mission to me. I've lost my whole family to cancer. So have she. So has Shamika. So again, it had purpose in this because I'm a shopaholic, but I've been making the wrong people wealthy because I've been just getting anything because I saw so-and-so use it, I saw this one, and they said it does this. Well, no, now I'm about educating more for health and wealth. I was once 400 pounds, and I lost all that weight because I was on 13 medications, really unhealthy, and just, that's not how I grew up. But we grow up, we move from home, and we do what we want to do, and that's what happened with me, and I ended up there. So the products that we have health and wealth nutrition, the drinks. I don't know if you guys, I made some if you guys want to try it. We have a morning glow.
Yes.
So inside the morning, they're ready to go. I just have to pour them. Inside the morning glow.
You guys want to try
Take it up really good.
I do.
So inside the morning glow, I just want to tell you what it is. This morning glow is amazing, okay? Again, everything is vegan formulated. It's Recharge. It's our beauty collagen. We put a little bit in there. It's a gummy, apple cider gummy, and it's Radiant Mind. It's mind stimulating. Again, I had brain surgery. That's how she found her cancer. I had a stroke in 2020, and I had brain surgery. And she was having headaches, and she said, I need to go get checked out. Well, mine was just from the stroke, and everything was fine. They just needed to go in there. It was some inflammation on my veins, and they needed to go in there and do a surgery. But if I had not been obedient and stayed in contact with her, she would not have went to the doctor to find out about herself. So I love when you keep when you can keep a women of men and women around you, and you guys pour into each other, and that's what we have here. So when you drink this, we've been pulling up to barbers, nail techs, hairstylists, people that work outside just all day, and we've been making these cocktails because we know what's in it, and everybody has been calling and raving, Tam, what is in that? Because my energy, my cousin has a restaurant, and she's so hard. She like literally does everything on her own.
So this is called?
That's a morning glow
And
cocktail.
what
Give me
is
the
this-
bag.
what
I'm
is
going to
this
show you
gonna-
guys what's
What
in.
is this going to do for us?
You
The
might
morning
you
glow.
might start running around the studio. You guys are gonna
What?
it's gonna pump up your energy. It's completely clean. I'm gonna show you a little bit about what's inside. That's what I was doing over there.
Well, you know what? I gotta say a thing. Do you think Tammy
Oh, wow.
followed the law of being ready today? Give her a round of applause.
I would say so.
Tammy brought your sign in. If we can get a camera view of the AI camera on that, you know, like you brought the sign, you brought the product, you brought your team, you brought your sister, you brought Mika, you came ready.
Yes, there's no I in
Share.
team. We are all one, and it's a bunch of us. This is just who's here now because everybody's in work and doing all these different things, but we're blessed for success, so we don't all have to be together to make the message. We all stand one. Again, we're trying to put people in recognition of pharmacy because a lot of people didn't know. This company is based out of Turkey, been around 75 years. This is Dr. Tuna who founded this company, 75 years, but they were in Turkey. And they did not come here in the U.S. until 2019. So a lot of people don't know about this amazing company, about what you're about to drink right now. So this is one of the products that's in it. And collagen is not just for women. Collagen is for so many different things. We have something for everything. I bought the catalog, but you can also click the website because you're gonna find something for everybody. We have toothpaste. I mean,
I love you so much. I know this is, let's make a toast. I'm going to let Jeremy make a toast of peace.
Yes. And you're gonna feel very peaceful after drinking it. I promise.
The pressure is on. All right. Well, by the way, this smells amazing. I'm excited. Well, to everybody here, I mean, it's great that we're all coming together to advocate for peace and uplift people. You know, I think that's what life should be all about, and it is for the people that are in this room. And I'm honored to toast this with everybody here. So, raise it up. Peace.
Peace, love, and prosperity.
Yes. Cheers, everyone. And if you want to try this product, send me a text to connect, and I'll connect you to Tammy. I think Tammy and Mika are real amazing. Let's see how it
Yes,
is.
we're all. And again, I wanted to add my piece because peace. I mean, this is really, really amazing. Again,
You want to try it?
I am one that was clinically diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and for years, you know, I won't say ashamed, but I kept it quiet. I kept it quiet because, you know, people sometimes they think you're weak, they think you're soft, they think all of these things when you start telling them. But I was clinically diagnosed years ago, and then when I lost my mom in 2014, I had no peace. So I heard Mr. Siegel said, you know, it comes from within. You can't give peace if you don't have peace. So you have to self-reflect. You have to be able to look at yourself because sometimes you're bleeding on people who have nothing to do with what happened to you, but it's because you don't have that peace within. So you have to first find peace within, and then it will radiate. I love peaceful people, and then I also believe having peace is owning the room. What is owning the room? Any room you walk in, you should own it. If you see triggers, things that take you out of that peaceful mindset, as he said, you don't have to be rude, but just excuse yourself because you know the things that trigger you. You know the things that will take you out of. I knew what was happening today. Everything that could go wrong was trying to happen.
Really?
I could not.
And you got here.
And I still got here because guess what? My team and we wanted to make it here. So I appreciate each and every one of you for just welcoming us. I have a ton of things going on, but Saturday, let me tell you something.
You're coming?
I'm coming. I will be there. I will be there.
Yes. We'd love to have you.
Thank you so much, Tammy
Yes.
Peak Williams. And this is just the beginning. You'll be back to, we'll talk about how to get you to be a guest of honor on the show so we can have more time together. But this was a beautiful introduction to you and your team. All right, thank you, Tammy. Let's go ahead and bring up our next entrepreneur. Let's bring up Shri, because Shri, you came in with the invitation. We're going to let Shri come to the audience stage now. Let's help Tammy. And Tammy, thank you for being on our stage. And by the way, thank you for wearing hot
Shri.
Let's bring up Shri next. Shri is another guest in our live studio. We believe in, we got 8 minutes left. So Shri, tell us your law of peace and about you.
My law of peace. Let me just share my journey of how I came here, actually. I was invited to Miami by the man, Inferno Music Group. We were supposed to work together for 7 years, and he got prostate cancer.
No.
So he kind of fell off a little bit. And one day, a couple months ago, he called me. He said, Shuri, I just rang the bell. You got to come down to Miami and continue my legacy. He was the drummer for B.B. King. He's a 4-time Grammy winner, Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Wow.
And I say, hey, Mr. Covington, why me? Why did you call me? You have a son to continue your legacy. He said, man, I've been hearing about you for so long. I love your hustle. Just come down and I know things are going to happen great, So last about 2 weeks ago, I think that was the Blockchain Futurist Conference here. At the same time, then we went up to Orlando. I brought my artist, Country J, with me. We recorded a song, a hit song, and now we're working together on a big deal on launching this artist worldwide. And actually, 9/21, Pause the World for Peace, I performed at Pause the World for Peace with my whole crew at Times Square.
Wait, you did?
In 2024, I did the logo for Pause the World for Peace for United Nations.
That's
so
cool.
We're really a part of the journey. And who brought me to this room is Aaron. Because when I met Aaron at Blockchain, we kind of connected. He connected with my team. He brought my team to the VIP, and my friends all connected with big people.
Yeah.
And I had to get Aaron back because we cut some big business deals. We had to cut him in, and we want to give back. We're donating proceeds from all our business ventures. We have our current investors to save the teams. We save teams.
Yes. And we thank you for that.
A percentage of all our proceeds.
Did you get the check yet? Did it hit the bank?
Oh, we're gonna. It's a percent. It's equity. It's equity. It's not a one-time payment. It's gonna be equity moving on. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you. At the end of the day, we need more people like this young man. And at the end of the day, if we support each other like this beautiful lady here, Relief Alliance, and the famous musician here, everybody in the room, as long as you support one another in some fashion, we all win. That's how we win, is by supporting one another. And it's the act of giving and not second guessing about the giving. If you second guess the giving, you're never gonna give. Like, we woke up today and we're just, like I said, we're all here. We all could have been doing something different, but we all had the courage to move forward and say, you know what, we're gonna be here. Jeremy and Aiden, for you who don't know, drove here all the way from New Hampshire.
What?
To drive all the way to Blanca Studio from New Hampshire.
Oh my God, you guys, thank you.
That is a feat in itself. And they drove straight through. A father and son duo took turns driving just to be here today.
I'm so happy you shared that. Aiden and Jeremy,
Yes.
Thank you. That is big, and that is really a gift. Thank you so much.
It's a gift to be in your studio, Blanca.
It's a gift to be in your
Thank
studio.
you.
And what I'd like to do is, while we're in the studio, I want to acknowledge Jeremy and Aiden's grandfather, who just recently passed. And I want to just say he's here with us in spirit today. He's here with you and your son. And he's looking down on you guys and smiling. And he just thinks this is a beautiful moment.
Thanks, brother. You're a good man.
Love you, Greg. That is so beautiful. It reminds us that, you feel his presence, you feel his spirit in the room, and to remember those, and my deepest condolences on your loss of in your family.
Thank you.
Did he play a big role in the development of the Relief Alliance?
He played a big role in shaping me and my son, which did lead to the development of the Relief Alliance. He's the best person I'll ever know. My grandmother as well. They married, they say 68 years, but doing the math, I'm pretty sure it's 72. So they're missing a few years. But 72 years of marriage, they're the greatest couple. The values they instilled in us, they're just good people. So, thank you, Greg. You're an amazing man. Thank you.
We're very blessed. We're very blessed to be in a room of so much love. Can you feel it, Tree?
Yep, I feel the love.
Can you see the vision? All of us helping each other to help the world, to help the weak. Can you see it?
Yes, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Thank you for being here. Give it up for Shri. That's one. And by the way, I'll take that watch off your hands. Have it.
The power of
All right.
networking.
The power.
That's how we
And look at that.
Do that crypto
Look how fun. It's getting so much fun because you brought in Shri.
Yes.
That you met in the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yes,
at the crypto. I bring in Mika from the courthouse and Tammy, and then Tammy brings her sister. Do you see that? That's why this is a hub. When you meet a stranger, what are you going to say to them next, Shri? What's the script? You're going to say,
What's your law of life?
and come on Tuesday.
Yep.
Get on that link. Get on that link. I want to see 1 million people on this link, guys. And then when they want beauty, they can go into Tammy's beauty room. When they want to hear about the Relief Alliance, they go in the Relief, literally a virtual $1 million room. $1 million people, a sextillion room, where we're all making sextillion. I don't mean sex, just sextillion. All right. Thank you for coming to the stage, Shri.
The musician Greg.
Let's bring up the musician Greg. We will do that in 1 minute. Thank you, Shri. Thank you. Does anyone, before we bring up, we're gonna end on the magician Gregory. Mika, did you want to say hello to the audience? Because you're the reason that. But let's keep it a little quicker now because we do have to. I mean, we're not under any pressure, but it's been we usually try to keep it to 90 minutes. So just 30 seconds. What's your law of life today? Your law of peace. Excuse me.
Helping the helpless. That's my goal.
I love that.
And how can we help you? How can we help you?
By helping them.
I love that. Are you involved in any charities right now, or are you gonna hook up with Relief Alliance? What's your thought?
That would be a great idea.
I think that'll be good. And you also have some business dreams. What are your business dreams?
I want to see my clothing line in stores, meaning goals, God over all life situation for our homeless people. I once was homeless.
Okay.
So that's why I want to give back.
I love that. I love that. Well, we got some good relationships in the room. Give it up for Mika.
Love to connect.
Nervous coming on stage. You did it. You did it. We're gonna help you bring your vision alive. That's what community is all about. All right, Mika. Thank you so much. Give it up for Mika. Let's bring up the loyal, the consistently supportive Kellyanne Mendoza, ambassador for the Laws of Life. Let's keep it to 30 seconds so we can wrap up the show shortly because it's getting a little warm in here too. Go ahead.
That's all right. So my law of life, it's peace is within yourself. You let go, and you just at peace. And one thing has carried me through life is just do one good thing for someone every day. Uplift them. Say I love you. Buy a cup of coffee, but. You never know what that person is going through, so what take me through, just say, I love you. It could be a stranger, and that may uplift them and give them hope. You don't know what a person is going through, but again, it's all community, kindness, and we're all connected in a way. So my law of life today is just keep spreading the kindness, yes.
Love that. Yep.
Let's pass the mic over to Bruce. Bruce, you want to? Well, he's last. He's last. Bruce, come up, share a quick law of life.
Hey, Bruce.
Starr, the founder of the Body and Soul Expo.
I want to thank you so much for having me on. What an incredible group we have here, and it's nothing but growth can come from it. Just want to let people know that we had our first Body and Soul Expo a couple of weeks ago. And it was an amazing event. Well over 1,000 or 1,200 people showed up to the first large-scale health and well-being expo in North Palm Beach County. They've had them in South, they've had them in Boca, they had them in Palm Beach, but never in North Palm Beach County. And I want you at the next one, my dear.
That's right.
Yes.
So and I do have a very powerful tool that I learned about peace. One of my mentors is a lady named Marianne Williamson. And Marianne Williamson is an incredible person. She spoke on A Course in Miracles, and I learned a lot from her. Hello, Marianne, if you're watching. And I learned to use peace as an actual tool in my life. How does that work? When you're making a decision and you're wondering what to do, and you think about making a decision, if that decision brings you peace in your body, it's a good decision.
Yep.
If it,
I love that.
if it brings you upset, stomach upset, what do the Italians say? Agita. You know you're making the wrong choice. So always pay attention
To your gut.
to how you're feeling inside, and you'll rarely go wrong.
God bless Bruce.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. I have a radio show on 100.3 FM. It's heard all throughout Palm Beach County and live streamed around the world. It's on Saturday from 7 to 8. It's called Healthy Palm Beach. And I would really love to connect with any health practitioner or anyone who has a wonderful product who would like to talk about being a sponsor person who gets interviewed from time to time on the show. I'd love to help out anybody. It's not helping out. Together we're promoting good, healthy products to the world.
I love that. Thank you so much, Bruce. God bless. All right, let's go. One more person, the sister of Tammy. Was it Ashley?
Alicia.
Alicia, would you like to share your law of life? No? Okay, no problem. Is everyone in the live studio audience complete? Okay, is everyone on the online audience complete? So we're going to bring up one special treat. We're going to bring up Gregory Ravini, our musician.
Gregory.
Yes, Gregory.
All right, Mr. Gregory, the stage. Do you have enough room to do what? So tell us what inspired you to become a magician?
Well, I was always worried about what would be my impact to the world and what's the best way to contribute. And what everyone here has done is absolutely amazing. And I figured everyone in their small, big, amazing way contributes to the world and contributes to people. So I figured I want to bring joy to people. I want to make people happy. I want people to forget about all their problems, all their stresses, all their struggles, even if it's just for a few minutes, and just realize that everything's going to work out. Everything happens for a reason, and we are so fortunate to be where we are today.
I love that, Gregory. Well, we are blessed. You are a beautiful soul, beautiful energy, very calm, mystical, lovely energy. So we turn over the stage to you to share your magic.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Do you need background music or anything, or are we good? Okay.
The lights off and the fog machine comes out.
We can dim the lights if you want.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Cut the lights? Yes?
No, lights are okay. Lights are okay. What I have here is I have a deck of cards, and actually, Jeremy, can you help me with this?
Absolutely.
Here, why don't we switch places, Jeremy?
Okay.
You be
Let's do this.
Gregory's assistant. All right. So you guys have a good view. Oh.
Hey, Gregory. Nice to see you, Jeremy. All right. We're good? Good.
Can you guys see yourself on the screen? Hold the microphone for Gregory.
Thank you.
And
All
let's
right.
make sure. Oh, perfect shot. Look at that camera work by Olga. Look at that camera work. Damn, that's good camera work. Okay.
Jeremy, what I want you to do is, I'll hold this for a second. I want you to mix up these cards, right? And when you're doing this, I want you to think about how chaotic a card deck is. You have 52 cards, and if you shuffled them in all the combination, there are literally more combinations of the cards than there are atoms in the universe. It's extremely chaotic in the deck of cards. But you're mixing it up in your particular way right now. And everything you would say is fair, right? Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to, once you're done with that, I want you to take a card from there, show everybody. I'm going to turn around.
Can I look at it too?
Absolutely. Okay, I can turn around?
Yep.
Perfect. So now you have your card somewhere. Is it on top of the deck for you?
Yes.
Okay, let's switch. All right. Now, your card, everybody knows that it's on top of the deck, right? Yes. Greg, can you mix these up for me? He's got a good name, by the way.
Same as yours. Easy to remember.
Now, again, you would say everything is completely fair right now.
I would say so, yes.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. You mixed it up. I haven't even seen anything. All right. Do you feel happy? Greg? With the card?
I do not.
Okay, perfect.
I feel at peace.
At peace. Wonderful. So what if I told you that after all of this, you guys mixed it up, you shuffled it. I think you guys did a pretty good job. Let's give them a hand. They're gonna make What if I told you that after all of that, your card comes right to the top? Through all the chaos and everything, it actually comes right to the top. Would you believe me?
Well, I would have to say, yeah. You're the magician.
That's it, right?
Oh, no. That's not it.
No. Sometimes things may seem unclear or chaotic. But Jeremy, can you hold out your hand for me?
Yeah.
I want you to imagine that through all the chaos, peace comes. And finally, everything comes out exactly the way you imagined. Can you turn over that card?
That's amazing. We buried that in the deck. I saw you shuffle that. There it was.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So we're live on TikTok. Where can everyone follow you on TikTok, Gregory?
So I'm on Instagram currently at Ravini Magic, R-O-V as in Victor, I-N-I, Magic. You can also find me on Facebook at Greg Ravini, R-O-V as in Victor, I-N-I.
Well, everybody give him another round of applause. Let's thank
Ladies
once
and
again-
gentlemen, the great Greg Ravini!
That was truly, that was a real special treat. Thank you, Greg. Thank you to our beautiful live studio audience.
And
for
then stay
being
tuned. This is going to be
here
the next
today.
David Copperfield.
Yes. Is that your vision? You want, what's your dream?
My dream is that everyone's going to know who Ravini is.
All right. Well, let's make that happen through the law of empowerment, guys. Let's make Bruce's dream come true to have
And
the
by the
biggest
way,
conference.
for you guys who don't know, Greg Ravini is going to be at our event on the 22nd. Don't forget, go purchase your tickets now. Because of this amazing young lady, Blanca, we're giving 20% off if you put in the word promo code PEACE today.
That's right, guys. Follow me on Instagram.
Eventbrite.
Go to Blanca Laws of Life on Instagram. My link tree has all the upcoming links. I'm here with the founder of the Relief Alliance himself, Jeremy McNally, and his son Aiden. Jeremy, what's the latest on the event?
22nd, to Greg's point, Peace. Go to Eventbrite, type in Peace for your promo code, get 20% off. You're going to have a great time. Business leaders, political people, people from the UN. We're just going to have a fun time. And then there's an after party, so I'd love to see you.
All right, guys, join us November 22nd for the Relief Alliance, November 29th for the Ritz-Carlton event, December 3rd for the Portrait of Tomorrow at the Aloft. All of us working hand in hand together. See you next time. All right, guys, let's say goodbye to our online studio audience. I want to thank you guys for coming.